Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and happy birthday right off the bat. I decided to do you guys first because it is your birthday month, so let's get started. We are doing a really light setup and a really light reading. We're going to call this January light or tarot light or something like that. I'll apologize. We'll get back to a more elaborate spread. I don't know about March, but maybe April. And reason being is because I have surgery coming up in 3 weeks, and I have doctor's appointments almost every day up until that point. And then I have a pretty decent time that I need to take to recover. So I do want to get something out for you guys, give you some kind of insight, at least from my perception. So let's go ahead and kind of get into some things. I don't have a rundown of the monthly aspects like I usually do. I just hadn't had time to do it. The moon is currently in Sagittarius, and we have a sweet little Sun-Mercury conjunction today. And Sun conjunct Mercury, it just makes you like this great speaker, right? People are interested to listen to what you have to say. Now, you may do more talking than listening, but people generally don't mind because your stories are colorful and I don't know, just fun and exciting. And so people don't mind that they don't get a word in edgewise. It shines a light on your true self and, the authentic self, the way that you communicate authentically. Sun conjunct Mercury brings that out in you today. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first card is the Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. The Five of Cups in the upright position. This is a Mars in Scorpio card. And the Eight of Coins reversed. This is a Sun in Virgo card. All right. So the Ace of Cups reversed is saying that at this time there's no new offerings of some sort of new feeling, whether that be love, hate, or otherwise. It's not there this month. It could be being held back. I think this could be repressed emotion too. Some of you or somebody that you're dealing with may be feeling some type of way, but they're not letting it show. It's not public knowledge. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that feeling doesn't exist, but it's definitely not being expressed. Now, that could be a good thing, because if somebody has malice in their heart, but they're holding it back, you don't need that in your life. You don't need it in your life. The other side of that, though, is eventually things come forth. I mean, even if this is you, if you have hatred or anger or sadness, you just may be holding that back. Now, like I was saying, the bad thing about that is eventually these feelings do come to the surface. And when we see the Ace of Cups, we generally think, oh yeah, this is great. This is this new offerings of love. Somebody's gonna, extend this beautiful feeling to me. That's not always the case, because the cups are feelings of any sort, good or bad. Whether that's happiness or anger. That's what the cups are about. Generally, though, the aces are gifts from the universe, that just seem to come out of nowhere. And what this reversal is saying is that that's just not happening right now. That's just not evident. And, as a result, somebody is very heartbroken about it. There's despair. Now, the one thing about it is it's all perception. What I see in this, though, is Aquarius, if you stop looking at the things that have gone wrong you can look right back there and see that there are some things that have gone right. Now, this could be a reconciliation with somebody. And the reason I say that is because that is 2 cups, and that can be reconciliation. And it's actually behind you. So that's something that you may have to look to your past for. Whatever's going on right here in the present moment is just not what that is. It's just not good stuff. And it's over and done with. You know, those cups have spilled over. There's nothing left to come out of that. And that could be a good thing. You know, if what you were getting out of it was making you cry, is making you hurt or feel bad or angry, it's good that all of that has spilled out. There's no need to obsess over what you know in your heart you really can't have. You just need to change your perception and look elsewhere for happiness. And that may be inside your own self. This could be a card of self-love and learning how to do that. Right now, there's still some work to be done. With the 8 of coins reversed, it's a Sun and Virgo card. In the upright position, you know, this is an apprentice. This is somebody who is studying very intensely to perfect their craft. They are very, very focused and concentrated, or they're concentrating on something. If you can see, this particular coin has every bit of his attention. Now, I don't know if these are coins that he has already worked on, and maybe he just didn't get them the way that he wanted to, so now he's very focused on making that one perfect. Or these could be coins that he has worked on, and you know, they're cool or whatever, but he still knows that he can do better. He just needs to focus a little bit more. Either way, with these 2 coins up here, it says that he's got a lot on his plate and he's trying to balance his responsibilities. Now, in the reverse, none of that's happening. Somebody has lost focus. They are not they're not concentrating on a particular thing. And the pentacles can be health, resources, and physical bodies. So, you know, any of those things you can look to, it's tangible. It's the things that you can touch and see and taste and smell. So this person seems to be distracted with this in the reverse. Those distractions can be welcome for that person. They may not want to focus on this particular thing, or they could just not be in strong enough mind, or, you know, mature enough, or focused enough, detailed enough, because this is a card of detail. They may not have the skills and the ability to focus on one particular thing. There are many distractions here, and with this 2 coins up here, it says to me that they are having some difficulties balancing those distractions. And again, it may be because they simply just don't want to. Now, this could be you. I keep saying they as if this were another person, and that is what I feel. I feel that the heartbreak is with you, Aquarius. And I'm real sorry because it's your birthday month. Let's just pull a clarifier and see if there's any fun in this. Let's pull a clarifier on what you or somebody else is heartbroken about. And I'm sorry, I got to make this the last card because it is, what is it? It is 11:50 my time, and I have an appointment at 12:30. So let's pull one more card. Curious and see what the deal is. Okay, King of Coins is what you could be broken over. King of Coins could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, but it's somebody who's very earthy, resourceful, structured, you know what I'm saying? Kind of serious, maybe. In this case, though, he's reversed, and I always say my thought, because like he's a good-looking dude, in my opinion. I like him. Out here looking like the lead singer of Nickelback. What's his name? Chad, whatever the hell. Yeah, I like Nickelback. Let's not start no trouble. So anyway, he probably initially looks like a jackpot, but it turned out not to be true. This, so far as I'm concerned, is like the old man in the club. I say it all the time. You can look back on it. So many of my readings, I need to find something new to say. But you can look back on so many of my past readings where I describe the King of Coins reverse as the old man in the club who looks like he's got it going on, but it turns out he doesn't. His health is bad. He's upside down on his car notes. He doesn't know how to manage his money, if he has any to manage. You know, his living conditions are in ruins. But when it comes time to put on a show, you know, he'll throw on his best threads and present himself as if he is a force to be reckoned with. But behind closed doors, it's pitiful. Yeah, so, and this could be, I'm getting Virgo out of this, just because we talked about Virgo. You know, and it doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could be on the moon and rising, even Venus in this case, if we're talking about romantic relationships, and I truly think that we are. But, you know, I see Virgos for a lot of you, or just somebody, in that case, this is somebody who's always telling you what you could do better, but they don't have their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Always picking at you and, you know, talking about you should look like this, or you should do that, or you should wear this, or you should lose weight. And it's like, well, I almost said a word, but it's, you know, it's like, well, what about you? So what I say, Aquarius, is if this is the issue that you're having, oh man, dare I say dump this fool. Because I'm not one to tell a person how to live their lives. But I'll tell you what, in the month of January, there's no worth in it. I know you say happy birthday to me. I know. Well, that's the way I see it, Aquarius. If anybody would like to get a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. I'd like to thank you so much for giving this video a chance. If you're new and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. That's it, and I hope to talk to you guys again next month.